Hey everyone, my name is Time Traveler 65, and welcome back to Will You Press the Button? Now, first question. Will you press the button if every woman / man will love you, but all the people is obese? Every woman / man will love you, but all the people is obese. What? All the people is obese. I'm just gonna click now. I don't know what that was. Will you press the button if you can construct and run a casino, resort, city, anywhere you wish in the world, but you can only keep 20% of the profits you make? Only 20% of the profits for you, your associates, and your workers. The remainder is given to committees and other charities in and out of the country via donation. I mean, it really depends on how much you're making. It doesn't even matter. I don't see a downside to that. Alright, will you press the button if all the characters in Game of Thrones are alive and they won't die again, but including Joffrey? Is what? First off, I don't watch Game of Thrones. Second, I will not. I don't know who Joffrey is. Will you press the button if you will never feel sadness? Will you press the button if you will never feel sadness, depression, or misery ever again? Only joy and happiness, but you can never gain attachment to anything ever again. Honestly, I have no problem with that, because then I can't be sad when I lose something. But then again, part of being human, it means to experience pain. And to take that away means to take away your humanity. Will you press the button if you have no consequences for anything bad you do, but you have no rewards for anything you do? Why not? It's a 50-50 shot. Alright, will you press the button if you were able to control all type of electricity with your mind, but a whole African village will die? What? Wait. Okay, this guy has a point. Control over electricity would be control over electrons, which, with enough training, you could eventually learn to control matter itself to an extent by causing chemical reactions by adding or taking away electrons. No, not to mention perform nuclear fission. But honestly though, is it worth it? Is this worth it? Oh, I did not mean to press the button. I don't know. I was split there. I'm just gonna call that, leave it up to you guys. What would you do? Alright, will you press the button if you can go back in time and stop Hitler from being born, but everyone in the future is strictly Jewish and there is no other religion? Yeah, no thanks. What? Will you press the button if you can go back in time to kill Hitler? But vaccines, there are none. What is up with killing Hitler? Will you press the button if you get all video games for free, but you will hate all of them? Now, hating all of them doesn't necessarily mean, what's it called? Enjoying them. Hating them means like you dislike them for what they have to for what they are, and there are always some aspects of games that are good. Like, for example, Minecraft. I'm gonna give that one as an example, just because the last game that I played was Creativerse. Minecraft isn't such a bad game. It's just the way that it's put or made out of nowadays. Like, people, it's like, I can't really explain it, but it's just a game that's like, it had a prime time in and it's running, but now it's just passed. So I'm going to say, yeah. Alright, will you press the button if you are able to snap your fingers and appear exactly how you want to appear? Clothes, hair, etc. But you have to live by candlelight for the rest of your life. What does that mean? What does that mean to live by candlelight for the rest of your life? What happens if you go outside? I'm going to say I will not, just because I don't know what that means. To, like, live by candlelight. Alright. Will you press the button if your favorite TV show would never end, but you'd have to watch the most hated TV show too? I don't know. My favorite TV show is kind of split between Gravity Falls and Rick and Morty. I mean, I'm going to say yeah. Because, I don't know. Alright, 51% push the button. Alright, will you press the button? If you press the button and gain the ability to hop through fiction and control your character, how strong, effective you are in the reality, but you have to leave after a season's worth of time. Now, what would be a season's worth? Hop through fictions, because like there are TV seasons, but like those can go on for like 45 episodes, and then there are like actual seasons that go on for 3 months. But you can only leave after. So I would have to live in there for a season. Huh. I'll press the button. Never know what you can make out of it. Okay, will you press the button if anything your little heart desires? That's rude. My heart is really big. But music is gone forever. Okay, that question made no sense, but obviously this guy rigged the system. My heart desires music. Boom, problem solved. I don't know. He kind of made a good loophole here. I'm gonna say I will not, just because, as I've said before, my life revolves around music. Will you press the button if you get a free Doge, but Doge is shut down forever and all Dogemans get banned? What is that, admin? That's supposed to be admins, but for Doge? Decision hard sacrifice must not be decision. Must not decisions. Wow. What? I have no idea what this means. I have no idea what any of this means. Will you press the button if the God of your personal religion comes forth as the one true God, but he's got your back? If you're an atheist, then you get to make one up. But she loves you, but he's got a personality you can't stand, and he thinks you're a kind of tool. This is a hard one that I'm not going to answer. I'm not saying I will not. I'm just using it to get around the question. Will you press the button if you will win, wait, let me count those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so that looks like $1 million? No, $1 billion. You want $1 billion, but you can't spend any of it on yourself, only other people. You know what? I'm fine with that. I'm happy using that money as gift money. Like, who knows? Maybe I can give them a check and they'll pay me back later. That's a way to go around it. It's like, your friend asks you, hey, can I borrow a few bucks? It's like, sure, but you have to pay me back in something. So there we go. Alright, will you press the button if you can see ghosts, but they can't see you? Well, then what's the point? What's the point in anything? Will you press the button if you get to watch your own funeral, but you must wear a fedora every day for the rest of your life. I don't see a downside to this. What? Why? What? Will you press the button if you lead an army of jungle animals that can never be defeated? But your empire is located in the Amazon jungle and will never expand farther than the jungle. I'm gonna press the button. Just because I got a nice solid kingdom size. Will you press the button if you won't suffer any negative effects from any drug or alcohol, but you die 10 years from now? Yeah, I'll just say no. Alright, will you press the button if all your friends and family don't care what you do, but the next day they will get so mad it looks like they got anger issues? I'll say no. Just because I don't need my stuff being broken because they're mad. That's the only reason that I would do it. Will you press the button if you gain the ability to convince anyone to do anything you want them to, but you can never tell a lie, and the people you tell what to do will resent you for the rest of their lives? Tell them not to resent you. That's a good one. Yeah. I was kind of split on that one, but I guess that's fine. Will you press the button if you never have to lose people, but you can only work minimum wage? You will never have to lose people. I'm gonna have to say, sure, why not? Minimum wage can support. I think it's built so that it can support you alone, but it's not. It's not looked upon. Wait, what? What the heck? I did not click that one. Okay. Will you press the button if you regain the ability to see the exact time of death floating above people's heads, but you cannot tell them about it, and you do not know what time your own death is? I'll say yeah. So that I know, hey, this person has 2 days left. I'm gonna put more attention on them to make them feel special. Will you press the button if you become immortal and live happily on Earth for millions of years, but when the world is destroyed, you will end up floating through space for an eternity of loneliness? I'll say I'll press the button. Alright, I turned down the volume a little bit. Alright. Not gonna mention that. Will you press the button if you can get anything you want and not get fat, but you can never talk to the opposite sex again? That's a hard choice. Ooh, my mouse is being turned around and my eyes are closed. Alright. What side did I land on? I landed on the upside. Alright. Will you press the button if Bill Gates dies and you inherit his money, but you lose both your hands, no replacements? I mean, there are tons of stuff that you can do without hands, but I personally need my hands because I'm a gamer, so I'm going to have to say no. All his money has no effect on me. Will you press the button if you have the option of not killing Voss in Far Cry 3? I'm just not going to. Just not going to. I don't know who Voss is. Would you press the button if you had the best computer in the world, but you have to use Internet Explorer? Honestly, I got no problem with that. I'd have no problem with that. A terabyte of space? terabyte of internet. That'd be the life. The life. Will you press the button if you can read anyone's minds, but you can only hear negative thoughts? Then I can figure out who doesn't like me. Process of elimination. So I could be like, hey, what do you think of this guy? If their mind is silent, then I know, hey, it's something, must be something good. Alright, will you press the button? I almost said, would you rather? Will you press the button if you can live in the world of the video game of your choice, but if you lose, you die? Sure, I live in Subnautica. Seems like a pretty good bet. Alright, last one. This one's gonna be up to you guys. Will you press the button if you can control people with your thoughts, but you have 3 legs and 5 arms? That's a good one. Let me know down in the comment section below. Guys, if you liked it, make sure to give it that thumbs up rating to show that you guys like this and you want to see more. Will you press the button? And hey, why not try subscribing, because I guarantee you guys will not regret it. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye-bye!